Are not made in the gyms. Champions are made from something that they have deep inside them. A desire, a dream and a vision. This video is about a cricketer who never gave up on his dream, no matter what the adversity was. From a watchman's son to a star player of the Indian cricket team, the inspirational story of Ravindra Warrior Jadeja. Ravindra Anirudh Jadeja was born on 6 December 1988 in Navgamged in Jamnagar district of Gujarat. Jadeja had a very humble start to his life. Born into a middle-class family of Anirudh Singh Jadeja, who was a watchman for a private security agency. His family used to live in a one-room flat allotted to Jadeja's mother, Lata, who was a nurse at a government hospital. His father wanted him to join the army, although his passion drove him towards cricket. It was his mother who supported him in pursuing his passion. Though Jadeja never quit going to school, he was into the sport before the age of 10. He was often bullied by older boys who never gave him a chance to bat, and he would cry himself to sleep every night. Things changed when fate made him cross paths with Mahendra Singh Chauhan. Chauhan ran coaching sessions at the cricket bungalow in the heart of Jamnagar city. In an interview, Chauhan recalled how he met Jadeja when the cricketer was just 8 years old. He described Jadeja to be a shy kid and he was not convinced that Jadeja could handle the pressure. But Chauhan changed Jadeja's cricketing life completely as a no-nonsense coach who held discipline in high regards. Interestingly, Jadeja started as a fast bowler, later switching to the mainstream left-arm spinning at the behest of his coach. Chauhan knew how to get the best out of Jadeja. There was one instance where Jadeja turned out to be an expensive bowler but ended with 5 wickets by the end of the game. This was after receiving a slap from Chauhan in the middle of the pitch in front of everybody. Although Chauhan was tough on him, he built the foundation for Jadeja to explode on the national front. Jadeja made it to Saurashtra age group teams and became a known name in the local circuit. At the age of 16, Jadeja was picked for the 2006 Under-19 Cricket World Cup in Sri Lanka. India finished as runners-up and Jadeja chipped in with 3 wickets in the final against Pakistan, although they were on the losing side. While his cricket career was looking great, his life suddenly came to a crushing halt. Jadeja was in his late teens when his mother died in a tragic accident. He was almost about to surrender cricket and his dream to play for the country, but it was his sister who upheld him in achieving his dream. His sister eventually got her mother's job as a nurse. Jadeja made his first-class debut in the 2006 Ranji Trophy. In the 2008 Under-19 Cricket World Cup, he was the vice-captain of the victorious Indian team. He played a crucial role with the ball in the tournament, taking 10 wickets in 6 games at an average of 13. In 2008, Jadeja was selected by the Rajasthan Royals for the inaugural season of the Indian Premier League. He played an important role in the victory as Rajasthan defeated Chennai in the finals to lift their first ever IPL trophy. Jadeja scored 135 runs from 14 matches at a strike rate of 131.06 in the first season. Shane Warne, the then captain of Rajasthan Royals, referred to Jadeja as a superstar in the making and nicknamed him Rockstar. After an incredible show at the IPL in the 2008-2009 Ranji season, where he showed an all-round show with 42 wickets and 739 runs, he got a big opportunity. On 8th February 2009, Jadeja made his ODI debut against Sri Lanka. He played in the final match of the series where he scored 60 runs not out but ended on the losing side. During the same series, Jadeja made his T20I debut for India against Sri Lanka. But in 2010, something unexpected happened. The Governing Council of Indian Premier League imposed a 1-year ban on Jadeja. It was because Jadeja did not renew his contract with the Rajasthan franchise. It was also stated back then that Jadeja attempted to negotiate a larger financial contract with other IPL franchises. This episode led to the Governing Council of the IPL and on instructions of the BCCI giving him the 1-year ban. But the relationship between the Indian T20 League and Jadeja was quite strong. Before one knew it, he was not only back with the bang, but he raked in a lot of moolah. On February 4, 2012, Chennai Super Kings went on to sign Jadeja for a whopping amount. Chennai Super Kings and Deccan Chargers bid the maximum $2 million for the Saurashtra player. Both the teams were asked to bid a secret amount, and then CSK managed to outbid Deccan in this. And ever since then, there's been no looking back for Jadeja, as his equation with CSK only became stronger over the years. In 2012, at the age of 23, he became the first Indian and the 8th player in the history of cricket to make 3 triple centuries in domestic cricket. With that achievement, he joined the likes of Don Bradman, Brian Lara, Bill Ponsford, Walter Hammond, W.G. Grace, Graeme Hick and Mike Hussey. On 13 December 2012, Jadeja made his test debut for India. In his test debut against England in Nagpur, he bowled 70 overs and picked 3 for 117. In February-March 2013, in the historic 4-0 home test series win against Australia, Jadeja took 24 wickets. He dismissed the then Australian captain Michael Clarke 5 out of 6 times in the series. In 2013, he made himself a valuable player in the Champions Trophy triumph. He was the highest wicket taker of the tournament with 12 wickets. There was no looking back for Jadeja. By August 2013, he was the world #1 bowler in ODI cricket, making him the only Indian to claim the top spot after Anil Kumble in 1996. In 2015, Jadeja was selected for the 2015 Cricket World Cup in Australia and New Zealand despite not being fully fit due to a shoulder injury. He took 9 wickets in 8 games. After his poor performance in the next ODI series in Bangladesh, he was dropped from the Indian team, but he did not give up. In 2016, Jadeja was included in the Indian side touring Australia to play 5 ODIs and 3 T20Is. He was the second highest wicket taker in T20Is, picking up 5 wickets in 3 games. In June 2017, during the Champions Trophy final, Jadeja encountered an unusual situation. India and Pakistan clashed in the finals and India had to chase a target of 338. The men in blue were struggling, but Hardik Pandya stepped in and took charge. He was smashing the ball to all parts of the ground before Pandya was run out for 76 of 43 balls. That promising knock of Pandya came to an end because of a mix-up with Jadeja that resulted in his run out. Pandya could have well survived that mix-up had Jadeja sacrificed his wicket. That run-out went on to cost India, as the defending champions were bowled out for 158 inside 31 overs. Not only did India lose, but social media went wild by questioning Jadeja's act in the run-out. They trolled him, and a few also called Jadeja selfish for not sacrificing his wicket. But after a few weeks, things started to look better for Jadeja, and he continued making some brilliant milestones. On 5th August 2017, Jadeja became the fastest left-arm bowler to reach 150 wickets in terms of the number of tests played. On October 5, 2018, he scored his first century in tests. He dedicated the achievement to his late mother. In March 2019, during the second ODI against Australia, Jadeja became the 3rd cricketer for India to score 2,000 runs and take 150 wickets in ODIs. Jadeja then got a call-up for the 2019 World Cup. His knock in the semi-final between New Zealand and India was noteworthy. Jadeja came to bat when India lost 92 for 6 in chase of 240. He changed things around and scored 77 of 59 balls while batting at number 8, although New Zealand won the match. In October 2019, in the first test against South Africa, Jadeja took his 200th wicket in Test cricket. On 4th December 2020, in the T20I match between Australia and India, Jadeja scored 44 runs not out. In the Test series, he continued his steady form in Melbourne and Sydney. But things changed as a short ball from Mitchell Starc hit him on the gloves and he needed immediate medical attention. He suffered a dislocated thumb and was ruled out of the 4th Test in Brisbane. However, by April 2021, Jadeja was all fit and ready for the 14th season of the IPL. On April 25, 2021, in the match between RCB and CSK, Jadeja sent everyone on a roller coaster ride. Jadeja smashed Harshal Patel for 62 runs not out of 28 balls and picked 3 for 13. Although the 14th season of the IPL was suspended midway due to the pandemic, Jadeja finished with 131 runs and 6 wickets in the 7 matches he played. Things don't go wrong and break your heart so you can become bitter and give up. They happen to break you down and build you up so you can be all that you ever intended to be. The life journey of Ravindra Jadeja gave him ample reasons to break down, but he never gave up. And that is the true example of a true champion.